Okay, this video is to show you how to deal with an indexing problem. Okay, so I've got here on the barcodes database, for example, it's a list of all the numbers for Egypt. So search by country of origin, Egypt, and I'm taking this last number here, so it's presumably the most recently registered, and when I do a Google search for it, it doesn't come up with anything. So if I now follow that link, it gives me the address here, and then our normal process, and you can do this, is to go to the Google search console, and you'll only be able to find your website and the database. So you can search up here or inspect any URL. It takes a few moments obviously to retrieve the data, and then you can request indexing. Now this it'll set it to be indexed by Google. Okay, so this is all described in a previous video which you can find. So it's one way to, when people have bought a barcode and registered it and then they're going, oh, I'm not finding it on search engines, this is a way to help them, or help it to be found on search engines. This database is really large, so it's huge. But there you go, it's submitted the request, so it's in there for Google to index it, and then if things are happening fast, it will show up here fairly quickly, previously within a few seconds or whatever. The problem is, I think, because the database is so large, it's not showing up so quickly. So what we've done is, I just developed this yesterday for Egypt, and I'm going to show you how to do it. What I did is make another page. So it's a page on the Egypt website that purely looks like this. It's got some numbers listed on it, and it helps with Google indexing of those numbers. So if you ever look in detail, or if I just hover over, it's showing up down the bottom there as going to the database, to the particular page. So if I go on here, this is the page in detail, and edit the text, you'll see the text looks like this. Now there's two versions. There's, if I go back to the visual, you'll see that top number is there twice and the bottom number is only once. So this our database, and then our database feeds to this other database, so they both work as links. Okay, so I can just copy those in again. You'll need to get the thing right. You basically get it by putting the number in here and creating a hyperlink. So I'm now going to just change that, the one I just copied, in here. Just going to watch out for unnecessary spaces. And I'll update that. Refresh this page, and you'll see that number is in there twice with the right links. Now Google won't index that straight away. Oh, there we go. They have indexed my database really quickly. Okay, so the one I was trying yesterday, it wasn't doing this. So if you're finding it's not doing this, then you can do this product process I've just been through. So I've got them on that page, and I can now go to Google Console. You'll be doing this obviously in your own website. I've got the ability to access all the websites, so I can inspect that URL. Okay, so this is getting it to index the page where I've got the product information. Okay, so just recapping, this was creating a new page on the Egypt website, preferably linked off your menu, but maybe way down on the menu, because you don't really need people to find it, and it's not a particularly good looking page. It's just some product information, and it's purely for the sake of search engine work. And then the URL inspection is carrying on. Submits the request, they've got it, it's going to crawl it quickly. Okay, I'm not seeing any results fast here, but I'll just show you. I did this yesterday for those other numbers on the page. If you look on the page here, the 6990 number is what I was trying to do it for. And then by today, this is the search results, which is really quite nice. It's coming up with the database, it's coming up with this products page on Egypt, and it's coming up with search UPC plus some images from that product, which is all very, very nice. So it worked. Okay, but probably because I indexed that page yesterday, it's a bit slower to index it again, but this shows what is possible if you want to, and you've got spare time, but it's one way to showcase some of your customer products, is to put those links in here. Obviously, if you wanted to, you can also put product images as well if you wanted to. It's not complicated to go, okay, say that 6990 number. That's the image. Okay, that's really rough way of doing it. I've just taken the image from that registration page. Really, 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 really rough. Okay, but you can do that sort of thing if you wanted to. Okay, not a very high quality image, you probably got to download it, upload it and stuff, but it shows what's possible if you want to. Okay, and then come back in a day or so and your results should be looking pretty good. Something like that, presumably. So that's one way if your customer searches that numbers, they'll go, oh yes, registration has worked really, really well.